Good morning, small players, and welcome to another episode of Pre-Market Scanning. This morning, we do not have plenty of stocks to analyze, so it's probably going to be a short episode, but if this is your first time tuning in, I highly recommend spending the weekend and watching the old videos. They will really help you learn how to chart out support and resistance, and then use those levels to determine your entries and exits and make your trade plans. Okay, the first stock on the scanner is FTFT. I'm going to delete this line because it's from some other time we've traded it. This is a known stock to us. We definitely have had it on the scanner quite a lot in the past. I'm going to chart out this level here, which is the high of the day on this candle, very sharp projection, so we know it's a big level, and then these two candles are still touching it. Then the next level I'm going to chart out is this one, 163. It's the high of this candle and the high, oh, well, not the high of this candle, I thought it was, oh yeah, it is the high of this candle. So the high of this candle and the high of this candle, and the high of this one, so you have a triple top on that level, which shows us that there's a lot of selling pressure there, so it's an important level for us to chart out. So we have 169, 163, and then we can chart out this one. It's the high of the day on this candle, 156. The high of this candle. Sorry, this is the intraday chart. It's not a high of the day, just a high of this candle, 156, and then potentially that's a level that we could use for a bounce trade. It seemed like it bounced there a little bit, but then VWAP is too close. That's another reason why it's important to chart out these levels to see not every entry is an entry worth taking, because if your profit potential is 2 cents, it almost doesn't make sense to expose yourself to such risk, right? Now it's testing that level for the second time. Third test is normally a short setup. I will chart out this level as well, 147, which is the low of this candle. This candle's touching it as well, and then it's close to this EMA 20 line. So for me here, for a reversal trade, I would trade a bounce on this EMA 20 level, and then I would use the low of this candle as a stop. So my stop would be under 144. So my stop would be 143. Entry would be bounce on 146. You'll probably catch it 148, 149 as it goes up, because you want to see a bounce. You never buy on the way down. You want it to touch it and go up, so you buy on the way up. So that's a good risk-reward trade. By the time it gets to this level and this level, you have more than 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. So I would wait for that. Alternatively, I would trade a break above 163, which is this level. Okay, that's that for FTFT. The next one is RELI. This one has been popping on the scanner this week. So it has definitely been having a lot of momentum. Let's see what we can chart out this morning. Also note, the longer the runs are, the riskier the trade becomes. More short sellers get in as it runs a second, the third, or fourth day. And then also, if the company has an active shell registration, they could also end up doing a secondary offering. So the longer the stock runs, the more they have time to organize a secondary offering. So just something to note. This one looks like it's, obviously when it broke below VWAP, short sellers destroyed it. When it broke above VWAP, short sellers got squeezed. Now it's sort of hard to find an entry because the move after VWAP is done. So for me here, I would either wait for a bounce on VWAP to confirm resistance turns support and trade that, or I would wait for a 5-minute pullback to trade the first 5-minute candle to make a new high. Let's see the 1-minute chart, see what that one gives us. We could also trade a bounce on EMA 20 on the 1-minute chart, which is this level of 745. It's just getting there now. It's so close to VWAP. But yeah, that wouldn't be a bad trade, especially because you can use VWAP as a stop. And it seems to be finding buyers there quite a lot. 750 seems to be a big level it's trying to fight. So we can watch the tape for a little bit and see what's going on. Yeah, shorts are definitely losing steam, which is good. for, long bias traders, of course. And what did I want to see here? I wanted to check where we could expect them to really squeeze. So let's check that. Because obviously they already got squeezed over VWAP. So the next squeeze, the next true move like that is probably not until break of high of day. They reclaim 50. 50 is a key level. It's a, it's a $5, it's a psychological number, but then also we saw the tape going crazy when it hit that, a lot of these large orders coming through, and then after that level, large movements in price. That's how you. That's also how you use time and sales to determine key support and resistance levels. When you start having these large orders going through, and then you have big jumps in price. Okay, did I put it here? I didn't. Okay. Next, CTK. I love this chart. It's just bouncing around, and maybe I don't love it because I don't love cheap stocks, but we can chart it. And this level here is obviously key. Rejection, rejection, rejection. This one has a lot of consolidation there. Yeah, I don't even know what I would trade here. It's all very choppy. Perhaps a break above this level. I wouldn't trade this one personally because of the price, but at this time, with all of these being below almost all indicators, I'd probably wait for a break above. Oh, excuse me, and then trade it to here and here. It looks like it's bouncing on this EMA 50 line, so potentially another bounce on that EMA 50 line. Then we have ISIG. We've been trading this one a lot, as you can tell by the all the lines on our chart. So let's just start fresh. Let's just delete all the lines and start fresh. This one got really attacked by short sellers yesterday, so it's important for us to look at yesterday's chart too. So break above 30 is when they will massively squeeze, right? Because that's when they started shorting, so they're gonna have their stop losses there. So that's a key level for us to note. In this level of 25.8, you have this sharp rejection here, and then another sharp rejection there. So that's if it ever gets down there, that's going to be a key level of support for us, and we can use for a trade. We can chart this level, but it's ways away. And then this is from yesterday too, and then we can chart this one from today, and this one. So in this one, obviously, we can trade VWAP bounces. We can trade 5-minute flag breaks. And then we can, trade the break above 30 for a squeeze or bounce on any of the support levels. This is probably going to be my top watch today. It's been moving for days. There's a lot of interest in it. There's a lot of traders looking at it, both on the short and the long side. So, and it already has a lot of volume on the day. So definitely my top interest today. And it could potentially, because shorts have been squeezing overnight, it could potentially drop on bell, and we can use one of these support levels to take a bounce trade, and then hope to squeeze them above 30. So very excited about ISIG. Next one is AEI. Another cheap one. This one wasn't always this cheap. I've traded the stock in the past. It can move a lot. It's a good mover, but right now it's a little cheap for me. But anyway, I can mark these levels. Next one, ARDS. This is currently below all indicators, so not something I'm interested in to trade at the moment. But if it does have a positive move upwards, it can get really interesting because it has plenty of room to high of day. So the low of this candle is 221, the low of this candle is 221, the low of this candle is 221. So it's a key level. After 3 bounces, it broke below it. Now we're rejecting it here. See, it's consolidating above it. So I would take this if it breaks above 221. So if it hits 222, I will take that trade to 23 and weave up. And then if it breaks above weave up, I would add shares for here and here. So interested in this one, even though it's below all indicators. It has a flat top. I like flat top setups. Let me just delete some of these from yesterday. Oops. That's a warrant. SOPA, great mover. We'll see if it picks up more volume so we can trade it again today. And it looks like we'll be trading something like a dead cat bounce. Yeah, and that's it, you guys. Well, I'm going to go in the chat room to trade with the team, and I hope to see you there. Happy trading.